Okay, good morning, everyone. Today is 20th of February 2024. It is around 9:06 a.m. in the morning. Okay, let's do the analysis on for this week and for today. Okay, so like everybody know, yesterday we have the bank holiday. So the market basically, we can say this week only start from today. Actually, yesterday move we cannot take in so seriously, because there wasn't any much of the the market open. So I think it's a very low volume, and market can move around. So we should not take the yesterday move so seriously. So today is only the start. All right. So going forward now, we have I think the main item that we need to look at is actually is the FOMC. I'm sure everybody know. Okay. Okay. One of the main reason, I mean, even more we need to look into FOMC because we need to see what they are saying based on the latest CPI data, right? The CPI data is pretty unexpected. Okay, so we see how they mentioned. Let's say they mentioned that they are, because of the CPI data is actually stay strong. They are not in the hurry to cut rate. If they ever say something like this or something similar along the line, okay, then the market will tank. Okay, market will tank. So this is something that everybody is waiting for. Okay, so this thing is very important. All right. So I think the whole week this FOMC meeting minute is rather the most important one in my opinion. All right. And of course, if I'm not wrong, on Wednesday, Thursday, I think it's on Wednesday night, we also have a NVIDIA, the chip maker, earning will be out. So I think the Wednesday night, means Singapore time, Wednesday late night and night will be the one of the major event. Okay, so please watch out for that. All right, so let's start with the technical analysis on certain pairs, right? So let's start with our money flow. All right, money flow you can see is a daily time frame. All right, okay, so we look into the perspective, right? So the money flow for the past few weeks have been really going sideways. I mean, they are not really going down, but definitely they are not going up a lot. Okay, they are not going up a lot like what we witness here. So I would say we have some kind of divergence going on here. All right, so we need to be very careful, because let's say this flow really start to drop really significantly. I think they have more reason for the market to drop. Okay, I'm not saying that it will happen, but it is likely becoming like a bit like likely scenario right now. Okay, so please be careful with that. The flow is not really following, even though the market is rising pretty fast for the past almost 3 weeks. Okay, so this one is something, there's some warning that we need to take note on. All right, so this on the flow. Okay, let's start with the analysis on our individual pairs. All right. Okay, British pound, US dollars, right? Okay, the right side, usual again, the left side is our CFD chart. The right side is our futures chart. Okay, they are the same, but I would say the right chart one, the future chart is gave me a better idea on the volume spread analysis. That's why I'm a little bit, I'm using both actually. All right. So as you can see here, what is happening to this guy is that from as per our weekly plan, is we are neutral on them. Okay, I think we are stay pretty much neutral on them, in my opinion, because one thing we have to notice that this guy is kind of stuck between the support and resistance per se. So of course we need to see which side they are really going to move into first. That's the reason why we are not really so strongly bullish nor bearish at this moment. All right, let's take a look on the retail traders. Retail traders, they were minus 63. So that means the retail traders, the more the price go up, the more they will increase their short position. I mean, this is what the retail trader normally does, right? So minus 63, nothing significant just yet. So I will stay with the neutral mode for now. All right. So let's continue with the Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD on the left is usual CFD, right is the future, right? Okay, so Euro USD is, I think what they are trying to do right now is that they have done a very good stop hunting recently, right? We have a good swing. A lot of stops are here. We have a good swing here. A lot of stops are here again. Then they use this candle to really whip everyone out. All right. So I think what they might be likely to do is that I will say at least they will try to go above this region first, at least as a retest, in my opinion. All right. So not really so bearish at this moment. All right. You look at the yesterday candle, it's kind of like a doji. So it's like a bit 50-50 going on right there. I mean, of course, we cannot take so seriously on the current, the current candle, right? Because current today candle is we only how many a few hours only, so anything can happen. So we cannot take so seriously the current red color candle. So we have to look into the perspective. Yesterday candle is doji, so I would say kind of neutral per se as well. All right, so let's see how it's go from there. I think the whole market basically is waiting for this Wednesday. I won't be surprised by Wednesday or so. Market have a bit of pop to the upside. Okay, so it's I'm seeing with the neutral for now as well. All right, so let's move on them. Okay, retail trader also plus 50. So plus minus 50. That means basically they are totally, totally in the middle. All right. Another one is Aussie. All right, let's talk on the Aussie. Okay, what is happening to Aussie? Aussie also very similar like what happened to British pound and stuff like that. I think market is kind of pulling right back down. One of the main reason is that we are at this good resistance level, right? So they met some resistance, so they are now pulling right back down, which is totally, I think, is logical. So where is the support for the market to make a potential sort of like a support level here? So I would say it's 0.65. All right, this will be a very good level that potentially market will turn back up from. So same thing, I'm also kind of like neutral on this fella. All right, from the volume point of view, you see the market have a very good swing here. And other than that, we don't really have so much volume going on right now. So let's see how it's go. All right. I will be neutral as well. The whole week, we are on our weekly plan is neutral and slightly bullish. So, nothing really strong going on here. Okay. So it's neutral as well. I think we need to wait one or two more days for a confirmation further, in my opinion. Okay, if you ask me, I would like to wait for some support level to potential buy rather. All right. So it's like instead of selling, maybe I'll wait around like, for example, like 0.649. Then we see how the candle behave from there. All right. 0.649. Let's see how the candle behave from there. Let's say we have a bullish looking one, then we can pounce on them. All right. So at the moment, I won't be adding any new position for this week yet. I mean, yesterday is just a holiday, right? So yeah, no hurry. Okay, so this guy a little bit tricky. Okay, New Zealand, they are minus 72 in terms of retail trader. So it is already some kind of warning that market is a little bit too much on on the top side really, because as the market go up higher, what they do, of course, the retail trader at their position, right? So they were minus 50, for example, minus 60, minus 70. So I would say it is totally logical that market is making a bit of pullback right now. So if you want to buy, which is a logical thing to thing to do so as well, I would say the good level that you should be looking for potential buy should be somewhere around here, 0.609 or 0.61 region. Currently, we are not really hurry into the long yet because wait for some sort of bounce, then we can look for a potential long. Okay, this is my KIV for this week. So I'm scouting slowly for potential long entry. All right, no hurry to jump in, and let's see how it goes. I think we will be able to see some support coming in, right? Support coming in around this region, 0.61, 0.609. Okay, so let's see how it goes. I think the market will be interesting. Like I said, the whole market is waiting for this actually. All right, so please be aware of the timing. This Wednesday late night Singapore time is around 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, sorry, 3 a.m. in the Thursday morning. Okay, so late Wednesday night. Okay, all right. So it's neutral as well, guys. So just monitoring first. No hurry to take a trade. Okay, go. All right, go our retail traders is minus 58. So basically, they themselves are not so sure what to. They are not like they are not extreme in any other faction, right? So anyway, I'm expecting market will likely to retest to this region, which is this congested level, 2040, this kind of region. I think it is stay possible in my opinion. Look at the yesterday candle, it's kind of they try a little bit, okay, but of course at the same time there's like they go down, then they push up higher, but they could not make it to the very top, then they retreat a little bit as well. But anyway, by studying the wick between the top and the bottom, I would say the bottom is longer, right? So I would say we have a bit more tendency of market bullish forces there. All right. So I stay expect or I stay hope the market will likely to go to this region sooner or later, in my opinion. 2030, all right, or 2035 or 2040 region. Okay, so if you want to short, I don't think right now is a good time. If you want to short, this here might be the better level. All right. So I think for now, to summarize, I think market will likely to go this region first. Okay, so some slightly bullish for now. All right, let's see how this play out. And the whole market is waiting for this one to stay, right? It's obviously. Okay, another one is silver. Okay, silver is my KIV for this week. On the long side, I am expecting we will be having some bullish setup showing up. Okay, all right. So let's see. So silver, we have a very good run on the Friday, right? Then kind of like a bit overshot, so they just go back down to the within the band again. Okay, so what it means is that market is not ready for a quick breakout, right? So I think what will likely to happen, market will likely to retreat further to the downward support level, and before they been supported first. I think the nearest support is somewhere around here, 22.6, or even below is 22.3. So I repeat, 22.6 is 22.6 is a very good support level. All right. We have a buy limit position. I think I will wait around, make it a little bit like 22.5, 22.6 region, in my opinion. This is where I expect market will be supported rather well. Okay, so let's see how it's go. Not really hurry to, get in first. I think the best position is, but the best thing we can do is that let the market go lower, wait for some price action for market to turn, then we pounce on them. Something like here. Market go lower, right? Then the price action turn to the bullish, then we can buy accordingly. All right. So we are waiting patiently for some bullish setup to show up. Okay. All right. So I am not definitely buying silver at this price right now. It's a little bit too expensive right now. I think we will be neutral. I will wait around, wait near, all right, wait near 22.4, 22.5 region, around that region. Okay. And in terms of retail trader, they are plus 76. So what they are meaning is that as the market go lower, they keep on adding long, right? So basically, they keep on adding, they keep on adding long, right? So as the market go lower, they keep on adding long because the retail trader like to fight the market, right? So the more the price go lower, the more they, the more they go and long. So I think what will happen is the market will go down a little bit more, making the retail traders to go even more long position. So it's like currently it's plus 76. So if the market go back lower a little bit more, they can become plus 80 or something like that. All right. This will become very obviously and very over the top. Then I think the market will rebound from there, in my opinion. So we are waiting for this kind of setup. I think maybe by Wednesday, you should able to see some clarity there. So currently I'm waiting on silver. Okay, this is my KIV for this week. So we are stay KIV for this week as well. All right, just monitoring. US dollar Canadian. All right, US dollar Canadian. Of course, US dollar Canadian is the opposite of the previous pair that I just mentioned, right? So just market is just bouncing around. So I'm neutral. Retail traders are 54%. So nothing really much to talk about. US dollar CHF. Okay, retail traders are minus 77, right? Okay, why are they minus 77? Because same thing, right? As the market go higher, instead of go and buy with the market, the retail trader keep on adding short position. So we are at minus 77. So what they are happening right now is that we need to see one more day how the how the percentage and so-called unfold. I think as the market go up higher a little bit to the upside, what will happen is that they will increase even more short. So maybe become like a minus 83, 80 plus position again. I think by then market will really go back down from there. So anyway, at the moment, I am not really interested on selling them. So let's see if we can wait from this region or not. Okay, so we are talking about 0.885 or 0.89. Okay, no hurry. So just monitoring first. Retail traders are getting a little bit extreme, huh? A little bit extreme. So I will be neutral. Okay, so just wait out for a few more days. All right. Okay, another one is US dollar JPY. I hope everybody's following so far. I wasn't reading any. Is there any messages? I wasn't reading it yet. Let me go through them first. Okay, US dollar JPY, they will really have a push to this level. Okay, the retail traders are minus 60. So what it means is that they are not really so extreme yet. So I think compared to the previous two, which are US dollar Canadian and US dollar CHF, I think this guy have a bit even more push up to potentially go up to. All right, because now it's only minus 60, they go further, minus 65, they go further, minus 70, they go further, minus 72. You know, I think they have a little bit more room to go, compared to the previous two. So I am slightly bullish on this fella. All right, and as you can see on the future market, right? You can see this is a very nice double bottom. So what I expect is that I think the market will really have a good touch to this region, in my opinion. All right. So if you think you want to short US dollar JPY, I don't think it's the right time at all. Okay. I think we may want to do a little bit one more time retesting, in my opinion. All right. So like they may do something like this, then they go to retest, and they want to go down, they want to go down from there. So we are in this number one and number two. So we are in this number one potential move first. So no hurry to short at all. And I think this guy have some chance for it to go up higher. Look at the yesterday candle. The yesterday candle is like, they try to go down, not so big, but they try to go down, but they managed to recover. So there's some sort of bullish element to it. Okay. So I'm neutral or slightly bullish at this moment for that. So if you think, hey, Joe, I really want to long US dollar something, all right, then go for US dollar JPY. All right. So this is what is it right now? Okay. So US market. US market is feeling all sort of jittery right now. I think they have all reason to do so. As you know, the flow is pretty flat. Okay, so there's not much of the sort of like the flows are supporting the move at the moment. Okay, just keep in mind, this formula works pretty much on the input data. Those data mostly appear on Wednesday and Thursday, again, right? Wednesday and Thursday. So, that this information can change anytime in later part of the week. This is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so of course we need to monitor closely. All right, so on US market, I am expecting some sideways movers, not really so bullish anymore. My weekly plan is also neutral. So, I think this is going to be quite interesting development, in my opinion. This Wednesday, we have this FOMC meeting minutes. On top of that, we have an NVIDIA earning as well. So it's going to be interesting. All right, I will be neutral. Maybe there's some clue about it showing that there's some signs of weakness coming in right now already. So we are starting to wait a little bit on the slightly bearishness. Okay, so well, this is something that we need to take note. Okay, honky donkey, Hong Kong, we have a position on them. Okay, we are in a very good profit right now. Okay, I think it will likely to drift up higher and higher again. Okay, they try to make a previous swing, right? Then they try to touch it again. Just yesterday they couldn't like break it through, but I think sooner or later they will have enough strength to break it through, in my opinion. All right. So the next resistance is 116.4K, 16.6K, and 17K. All right. So I think the market will likely to drive up higher sooner or later, in my opinion. So as of right now, I am stay on the bullishness at the moment. So I'm not selling my position just yet for a profit. I will be monitoring closely. I mean, no risk, no reward, right? So I will be willing to take a little bit more risk on them. Okay. So I'm holding my long position on them. Hopefully we can make more money out of it. All right. So I'm slightly bullish on neutral. Let's see. Right. Okay, Jama Index. Jama Index will pretty much follow US market, right? Yesterday candle is pretty much the doji. Same thing. The whole market is really waiting for FOMC. All right. Okay, the next one after Jama Index, another one is oil. Crude oil is really nicely done. Okay, this is my recommended pair for this week, actually. All right, so this week I only have one recommendation, which is on the crude oil buy, and I have a few KIV lah, right? Just now, like New Zealand potential long, silver potential long KIV, but the oil is a outright bullish one. All right, so I think the oil is definitely or likely to go up further. Okay, the only concern, I would say the only thing that you need to be careful on, we have a trench level that they are approaching at the moment. All right. So, I mean, we just need to be careful a little bit. All right. So this is a very good support and resistance level. For now, it's of course acting as a resistance. We need the market to really break it out higher. And we need this kind of like a reaction to confirm. Okay, we have formed the base already. All right. Then the market is about to go up a lot higher. I think it will happen. We just need to, find out, and we need to trade accordingly. Okay, just look out for me something, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So yesterday candle, right? We have hang on. Yesterday candle, right? We have this candle, right? We have this candle, right? Yesterday candle, and we have quite a decent push in the volume. It means that they are trying to break up. Put it this way. So do me a favor. Regardless of the price action today, all right, we expect it to be bullish, but let's say anything happen, right? Please remind me of this volume that will be coming out on today, because it is better we have a higher volume to prove that they are really trying to break the thing up to the upside. Okay, so I'm waiting for this volume to show up. If let's say the price action and the volumes are really favorable, and then we can be more bullish on them. Let's say if it is really that bullish, the next easy one is $80, and another one will be around like $84, this kind of stuff. This is where the market move will be really accelerate up. Okay, so I think this is the case. So please watch out why really so seriously and closely. Okay, so yep, pretty bullish. Okay, since the price actually is not so on our side yet. Okay, I will notch it down to slightly bullish first. Okay, this is my KIV for today as well. All right. I think we have more interesting setup coming up, and we need to of course take risks and so-called monitor forward. Okay. I think this is interesting. Okay, so as you notice, right? The Forex pairs are kind of getting a little bit boring, right? But the commodities are really shaking up. This is something that we should be aware of. So going forward, if the commodities are going in the way that we intended, right, we have a lot of money making opportunity in this commodity right now, commodity space. Okay, so I mean, you are a trader. You cannot be trading one or a few instruments all the time, right? You have to see where the market is moving. Let's say commodity sector market is moving. Of course, we will stay in the commodity sector before we stay in the places that market is not really that moving, right? So I think commodities are shaking up. Okay, so the next one, the next one is the wheat. Okay, let's see. Hang on. I'm a little bit excited about them. All right, so uh, wheat. Okay, we have a decent fill to go lower kind of candle. Right, opening kind of like a bit of bearish, but when they close, they have a very good looking bullish candle. Not a big one, but it's at least it's a not bad one. So I think this is decently bullish in my opinion. All right, so it is definitely late to short. All right, and you can try a little bit on the long side if you want to. Right, so this on the wheat. Let's take a look on the another two, and maybe the another two might be better actually. Okay, another one is soybean. All right. Soybean also not bad. Look at the yesterday candle, right? They have a bit of decent fighting back going on right now. All right. You see, there was a bit of decent fighting back. So I am kind of have a good feeling the market might be ready for a rebound to the upside. Okay, well, they go all the way up or not, of course, nobody know for sure, right? But I think at least, go back to some mean, some this kind of level potential. Okay, so I'm seeing some potential play on all the soft commodity and grain right now. Okay, corn here. All right, same thing. Just like the two other his brother. I think the market is like to retest to this a bit of overstretch, just like a rubber band. They are being really pulled. The moment they really push, the moment they release the rubber band, I think going to snap back to the upside. So this is interesting. All right. I think this is likely to happen as well. So basically, if you really want to monitor something that, okay, what is the next money of making opportunity? I think there's commodity item, for example, like grain right now, what we are talking about is grain. I think we have some chance there. All right. Okay. So another one is Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of rolling over, don't you think? All right. You see, we have a very big volume here. We have a very big volume here, and you see the whole go up thingy. I'm a little bit skeptical per se. All right, so we need to watch a little bit closely. All right, maybe coming back down. All right, I mean, since the Bitcoin was so bullish, of course, I wasn't. I cannot be so very bearish, right? So I'm seeing there's some minor sign. Okay, so I also want to watch out this fella. All right, this fella, which is this. Okay, which is this. All right, this is a daily information. So it has been really on the push up lately, right? So, but look at the yesterday, there was a bit of push up only. So I think that explains why Bitcoin is kind of like pulling right back down. So let's say this continue to go down lower, then of course we have a lower Bitcoin price. So please watch on them. I'm monitoring these two at the same time. So as of right now, I'm neutral per se on the Bitcoin. Not really so bullish on them anymore. I think they are likely to do a rollover. Okay, let's say they can go back to 50K first. All right, so no hurry at the moment. All right. So I think this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is I would say slightly bearish lah, put it this way. You can buy in at the later cheaper price if you put it that way. Okay. Okay, another one is Nesquest. Oh, Nesquest is something is our little baby monster. So Nesquest. Next guess is we are really have a push to the downside, right? Really have a push to the downside. And look at the yesterday candle. All right, look at the yesterday candle. I have a very interesting. All right, they have a bit of push up, and look at this price action. You see, we have a get down, and they close it almost at the high level. So I would like to wait for one more days of some confirmation. Let's say we have this kind of pattern. It's very bullish. The price gap down, with a lot of people traded out, and the price could not go lower. They even go up even higher instead. So this is a very, if it is true, if this candle stay, this is a very bullish sort of like a condition. All right. If it is true, we need to wait for today candle to close. And if it's happened, you let me know. We will try to long on next case. with the, I mean, of course, we try to put a scalp there, all right, see whether it can survive or not. All right. So, all right, just have a quick recap, gentlemen. Looks like, I mean, more or less the whole market is waiting for FOMC, the Federal Reserve. Okay, I will check COCA, Federal Reserve, Federal Reserve, hang on, COCA, Federal Reserve condition, I mean, Federal Reserve announcements today. All right, announcement today. Then, sorry, Federal. Okay, let me recap. So the whole market is waiting for the Federal Reserve, the Fed meeting minutes on this Wednesday. I think especially if it's very apparent in all the Forex market, right? And I would say most of them are quite neutral, a little bit unpredictable at time. And of course, most of the time, all the pairs are unpredictable, right? Because it's very predictable, everybody will make money all the time really. Okay, so anyway, so going forward, I have a few recommendations. First one is of course oil to the long side, and I have a few KIV. KIV is silver. I'm still waiting. New Zealand, not much on them, but silver I'm waiting, and I'm seeing some opportunity on the grain and corn and all this kind of like those soft commodity or grain commodities for the potential bullish side in my opinion. So I think we have a commodity in play. All right, commodity in play. So let's see how it's go. All right. So I think this is what we have for, I mean, for the for today.